Huh. Huh, indeed. I did not realize that the time did not set correctly and notated earlier. I apologize for any confusion from that, but sure what happened there. 10:59 Eastern Standard Time. It's right on it. Hello, Cooley, and anyone else out there. Thank you for stopping by. So, huh. Sorry about any confusion by the time listed on the poster of the stream for today. It was supposed to be 8 Eastern. I most likely clicked something wrong, so that's totally on me. But thank you for coming by anyways. Today we are going to be starting potentially a new series. We're going to be doing some Galacticraft. Oh, and it's getting dark out. Death becomes me. We are going to try some Galacticraft. So the concept here is, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start a couple of different mods, maybe spend a couple episodes in each, or mod packs, I should say, and see which ones are more fun, which ones people enjoy watching the most. Grabbing a little bit of wood here before the sun goes completely down. Well, I guess that's all the wood I'll grab for today. Man, these bushes drop a lot of vegetables. Vegetables everywhere. So all I've really done so far is popped this in and dug out a little hole, just so I got a place to start building in. Gathered up many a vegetable. I'm gonna do all these vegetables. I'll make some more storage. Way more veggies than I thought there'd be. But we're going to start with Galacticraft. So that's what we are doing today. The goal is to, and I'm sure we won't hit it today, but the goal is to get to the moon. Because who doesn't want to do that? So we are going to endeavor to get to space in this new series. Draven on the moon. That's what we're looking for. We will see how that works. Let me grab all my veggies out of here. All the foodables need to go in their own box. And all the flowers as well. There's a lot of plants in this game. At least this version of it. Let's see. That's a lot of foods, and plants. Oh, that's the start of those. And more. All of the growy stuff can go up here. Growies and foods. And everything else will go down here. Alright, so as you can see, it is dark and spooky out. Not super dark because I made a little charcoal, but dark indeed. So we're going to pop in here. Ah, delicious chicken. I had a couple little tiny skeletons with bows poke me in the eye a whole bunch. Wow, chicken's only giving me one. Not cool. Oops, unorganized. I get apple in there. Oh well, that'll be fine for now. Oh, I got some tomatoes on me. Tomato. Alright, so what we're going to do here in the evening is we're going to try to start building up some supplies. I know we need a mess of things to get to the moon, but we are going to start just by getting some of the basic supplies that we will need. Copper and tin and all that loveliness. And coal, so much coal. I know we can do a... What is it? A... Blah, 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 blah. Tinker's Construct is in here, so we have the smeltery, so we're definitely going to want to get a smeltery up and running as soon as possible. I chose this spot because I did run around just a little bit in the world just to kind of see where what was available. And what I did is I chose a kind of a valley. That's a large squared valley. Obviously it's square, it's Minecraft. But it's a large valley. And I think it will be cool to build a little space base here, kind of nestled into the mountains. So priority number one upon the morrow is I need to find some sheep. Because I need some wool so I can make a bed. Because I do not want to lose my spawn. I mean, I can get my coordinates, but that's still irritating. I have to run all the way back. So it needs a bed. Let's see. Where's that? Oh, we're getting to the edge there. Let's go there. I have this copper. Ooh. One thing about Galacticraft, it's a mod that I jumped into for just a very small time. Spent a couple hours in it at most. A long time ago, before Sky Factory 4 came out. And I dabbled with it for a couple hours just to get a feel for it. And one thing I found is repetitiveness of materials. There are like different coppers, like that's a copper and this is a copper, but they're not the same copper, so they don't stack, interestingly enough. So that's something, you know, we may have a bunch of copper for stuff, but it may not be the copper we thought. We will see how that works. Get ourselves another one of these up and running, just in case. Boop. Excellent. There. Grab ourselves half of that. We will get mooning. Well, you know, appropriately mooning. Nothing inappropriate. If you're swinging by the stream today, it's your first time here, thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate you coming by. If you haven't already and you enjoy the stream, be sure to click a like. Most importantly, please remember to hit the subscribe button. That way you can see all my videos, tutorials, and streams as they come out. I need some coal. I need coal badly. I need more torches. Once I have those, life will be better. There we go. There we go. Cha-cha. So I know at the beginning here it's a little grindy because just building up some materials and not dying, hopefully. So we're going to do a little bit of traditional mining. Saw lava dripping in there for a minute. I was not looking forward to that already. Let's see. Bad guys out here? This little square thing, it's valleyed all the way in, so I thought it'd be a cool place. I'm going to clear it out, flatten it out, and then that will be our, we'll build our space base right here, or launching base, whatever you want to call it. Space base, I guess, is actually going to be in space. And we can build a space station. That's cool. I'm not sure if I should do that first, or if I should go to the moon. I'm not sure the order of these things yet, but I guess we'll get into that a little bit further as time goes on. Yes, there's beehives now. Okay. Cool. I know that's in vanilla if I remember reading that correctly. What did I get? Some cherries? How delicious. Alright, where are we? We need some more sticks. Let's make a few more pickaxes. What did I say pack? Pickaxes. So definitely this game's updated since the last time I fiddled with it, because there's mods in here that were not in here before. Again, I only touched it. See, there it is again. Ah! No. Okay, well, haha. Good news, I found oil. That was unexpected. Do I have any more torches? No. Okay, we'll have to use some of this for torches first. I haven't really looked in yet to see what type of storage system is in this. Although, already, compared to the Galacticraft we've been playing, it's so nice to just automatically pick stuff up by walking over it again. That is definitely a bonus. The first couple minutes I was in it earlier today, I was just running around and trying to squat and pick everything up, and I'm like, oh god, I forgot I don't have to do that anymore. I think I just heard a bat, which is cool, because we may have a little... Oh, I hear a zombie too. Yeah, we may have ourselves a little cave system in here. That... Oh, there's coal. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. The basic fuel. Limestone. Okay. Let's grab all the coal. And we can build ourselves some delicious torches. And experience. Nice. So, for those of you who were watching the Galacticraft series, we brought it kind of to an ending point last episode, but I'm going to jump back in it eventually in the future, I'm sure. Let's see. Lizard Wizard. Saw the stream is live, but I'm off to bed as super late here. Just thought I'd say you're awesome. You helped me get through Sky Factory 4. Awesome, dude. Well, hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Lizard. Thank you very much for stopping. Ah, oil! Okay. Thank you very much for stopping by. I know I'm not sure where you are, but late sounds interesting. I'm glad I could be of help. If you ever need anything, feel free to reach out. And if you haven't already, jump into our Discord channel. That's open to everybody. You can find the description for that down in the bottom of this video. And we're always looking for more folks to chat with. So great to have you. Mr. Jury, I've just posted a picture of your home coordinates in the Discord. Excellent. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So back to coal. Coal. Boop. Don't like a hole. All right. Now I'm just going to farm the coal for a minute. Get that going. I can start. I know, like I said, I'm not sure exactly what... Oh, God, more oil. Okay. That's going to be... It's going to be a thing, isn't it? So I'm not sure exactly which storage options are in this mod yet. I guess I need to look in and get to it, but I spent most of the day trying to figure out which mods to play today. I originally was going to try to do... Minecraft Eternal. Unfortunately, my computer just could not handle it and streaming it at the same time. So I was not able to do that as I'd originally hoped. I also was not able to do Dungeons and Dragons and Spaceships, as that's still not working. Hey, Gus. Oh, you're never late. It's always happy time when Gus is here. Just over here drowning in oil. You know, delicious crude oil. Oil and I have a lot in common. We're both crude. All right, so let's see. I'll throw some more of that in. Now, like I said, is it morning yet? Oh, it's getting morning. Excellent. We can go do a little exploring here. What's the gray box by the glass at the bottom? I'm not sure what that is. That's not supposed to be there. Let me see. Give me a moment. It was not there a few moments ago. Looks like the jar glitched out. It's one of the little widgets as part of the stream. Thanks for pointing that out, though. I did not catch that. Right. That should be fixed now in here in just a moment on your screen. And we're really quickly going to eat a turkey and an apple. And then we are going to go looking for sheep. Ouch. These things are not filling me up. What do I have a bunch of? Lovely. Oh, no, those are for chocobos. I ran into a chocobo a few moments ago. I didn't even know that was an option. There are chocobos. So I'm assuming I need those to tame them, if it's anything like any other Final Fantasy game. Yo, I'm about to leave. I should probably take an axe just in case I run into something chop-worthy. That, axe. Yes, excellent. Yeah, I just had to turn that widget off and on again. It started working. Alrighty, we need to find some sheep. I'll be back with you later, cherries. At least there's a bountiful amount of food. And these things, I think the mystical flower stuff, that's in here now. Okay. Look at these bushes. They just drop vegetables aplenty. I'm not going to do that all day, though. All right. Hello, chicken. Where's your sheep? That's what he gets. Won't talk, huh? I see how it is. All right, let's see if we can... there's some shrimp. Cows. Okay. Cows aren't bad. Stop your running and sure I'll need some leather for something, so we'll grab a couple of those while we're here. Earth cow. Oh, I realized he was just on the edge there. All right. Let's see. Is that just free meat? Hello, free meat. Not sure what caused that. All right. So, looking for sheep. More cows. Any pigs yet? Flowers. I don't think I have any of these blue ones yet. We'll grab some of those. Over here. Go up. All right, so yes, what I think I'm going to do here is, like I said, I'm going to try a couple different mods over a few days, see which one people think is cooler. So we're going to start with Galacticraft, because I had a little bit of experience with it, at least. No sheepies. Sheep! Oh, chicken. Dang it. I saw the white and I got giddy for a minute. Give me your chicken love. Maybe there's some sheep over here. Well, I've got a couple other ones I'm looking at. Let's see. Stone Block 2, Revelations, Sevtech Ages, Omnifactory, and we also had a recommendation of Glacial Awakenings. So we may dabble a couple of episodes into each one, see what people think. Do they like it? Is it fun? Is it boring the hell out of them? You know, whatever. And then more chicken. And then we'll switch back and forth till we kind of find one that we really seem to be enjoying. Now, that being said, I could get into this and we could just think it's awesome and we just stick with it for a while. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to switch if I don't have to. Come here, bacon. Nature's candy. Bacon. Over here. More beehives. Cows. Everything but sheep, man. I need some sheepies. I just need 2 pieces of wool, so that I might make a bed. Here. Got more chickens? Dang it. Bunny. Hey, you're my first bunny. How's it going, buddy? Ooh, it's down there. Oh, it's... So, I heard an arrow. I don't know if there are villages or any type of pre-built buildings in this. So that's something I guess we will have to discover, but I don't know for sure. So if there is, cool. If not, that's okay. I know there's some villages on the moon, at least from the RT Let's Plays I saw them do. Ow. But I don't know if that's the same for everything. Oh, we're back home already. Okay, well. Cool. At least we didn't get lost. Try going this way then. I think this is the way I came in when I first found this place. Yeah. Sploosh. I'm already enjoying the fact that I don't have to worry about temperature from RLCraft. Something a little bit more vanilla is not making me unhappy at all. Get away. Oh, something up here. Maybe sheeps grow high. Sheeps? Pigs. Ah, it's pigs. Oinky pig, where are your sheepies? That's for denying my questions. I have sheep and you're keeping them from me. Let me see. Cows and pigs living together, it's anarchy. So, I guess I should talk about my project. Hey, if you look behind me, it looks different. Yay! So I spent most of the day yesterday building a wall for behind me here. So that way, it did not look like a big empty space like normal. So I bought a bunch of stuff at the Home Depot, and it's the first time I've ever built anything myself, and I was pretty happy with it so far. It is temporary wall, and I've been able to hang up pictures on it, move some bookshelves over, so it just looks a little bit more, you'd say, homey than the big empty basement that I had behind me previously. Squid. Not a sheep. Sensing. Ooh, spiderweb? Oh, spiderweb. Sensing sheeps. Yes, I'm very proud of my little backdrop. I need lighting. That's one thing I am aware that I need better lighting. So that is something I will work on here in the near future. Lighting of it does leave a little bit to be desired. Oh. There. Whew. All the way up. Again, trying to keep track of my basic cardinal directions so I can find my way home relatively easy. Wolves, you are not a sheep, man. Eat sheep. You're not a sheep. Oh, is that pig? Pigs. Dang it! My kingdom for a sheep. There's a purple tree down there. What's that purple tree? Ouch. Purple tree. Okay. I don't know. I haven't seen a purple tree yet. What's that? Cherry wood. We will destroy you. Claim you for our own. Oh, cherry wood spreads. Okay. Do that. Do that. Get some cherry wood. Very nice. It's a nice red colored wood. I'm sure we can find uses for that. That's pigs. Over here. I need some sheep. Oh, I'm almost out of everything here. I got any food? I got some grapes. I got a potato and a tomato. I'll eat those. All right, there's that. A tomato. A little bit more life. Oh, villages. Hoping a village would pop up as well. I could go in there and maybe steal a bed. Not having much luck. Well, at least food is definitely a plenty here. Ooh. That's a fire. Why is there a fire? Is there lava in these trees? Oh, there it is. Ooh, what's that? Appetite. I have an appetite for some ore. Excellent. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to take it. Nice. Okay. Cool. That could be important later. What was that over there? That was just a blue flower. Sheep! Oh, there you are, guys. I appreciate your sacrifice for the cause. Brown sheep. What's white? Oh, so many. So much delicious wool. Is that 3? That's 3. All right. Quest for a bed. Now we can go back home and make it. Ooh, oil. Ew. More sheep. I don't know how often I'm going to find more. I may have to gather a little bit of extra wool while I'm here. I see a chocolate sheep. I did. Chocolate sheep. Alright, so home should be pretty much right this way. Get back, make a bed, and we can start figuring out what we need to do. I started the game with 5 books in my inventory, and I didn't open them, but 2 of them are just the Tinker's Construct stuff. So, at least if nothing else, I can build some weapons and tools and a smeltery and all that stuff that we're relatively used to. Appetite isn't very useful, Gus said. Figures. Alright, so, again, ouch. Home should be out this direction. Just, again, don't remember how far. Push, 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 push. That. Draven, in the Search for Home. A movie, I believe. Something in the Search for Home. Quest for Peace, that was a movie. I think it was Superman. Oh, there's a river. Where did I put my house at? This one I climbed up. We grow closer to the evening, that could be bad news. Draven's so greedy. He wants all your delicious noms. Okay. Best story of my life. I found the stuff to make a bed, and now I can't find my house. Getting dark out. That's scary time. Glowy blue tree, flower things. Okay. Have I messed up? I have a feeling I messed up here. There's a lot of different colored beehives. Are those all beehives? Meadows hive, okay. Creeper, great. Hey, buddy. How's it going, pal? Saw a zombie over there, too. Not, whoa, skeleton. Oh, zombie. This does not look like where I want to be. Darn it, I think I lost the house. Oh, excuse me, zombie. Oh, a purple tree. Oh, that's the cherry tree. Couldn't. More zombies. Oh, that's the sound I didn't want to hear. Cows, quick. Where's my house? Definitely dodge. Definitely dodge. I feel like I've gone too far now. Well, I'm finding sheep, so clearly I'm not close to home. I may have to start over again. I mean, the sheep part's okay. I just kind of like that little valley I'd found. Ooh, wow. That's a cool little valley too, though. I didn't really have that much there other than some coal and torches. Oh. Water adjacent. Got a hive over there. This might not be bad. I mean, come here, zombie. What do we got up here? Oh, there's some coal. That's good. I'm going to need that now. Oh, yeah. I forgot. You guys got that for me. Thank you. Oop. Oh, let's grab this coal while I'm here, then. Out of the hole. Where am I? Let's see. I'm at negative 19. I need to be at neg 250, 173. My bearings on direction here. Oh, no. 50 is this way and 73. All right, so I gotta go this way. All right, let's go this way for a bit. That was a growly noise. Zombie. Oh. Well, there's a messed up villager. Oh no! Ooh. I am doing more damage to me than the monsters are. Dang it, this one's too tall to get over. Oh, this will... There, get there. Okay, relatively good here. Try this again. All right, so negative 105. Right, what was that again? Negative 251. So I'm heading that way, but I'm supposed to... Like, is it positive 173? Oh. Somebody up above there does not like me. I do not know. I still don't know if I'm going the right way or not. But we'll try. I missed. Well, that wasn't successful. Should have brought a shovel. Just rarely need a shovel. Oh, 1 second. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I thought there was a creeper there for a second. I was about to have a bad day. All right. So I'm at negative 139. This is the direction that I wish to go. Continue this direction. I hate using coordinates in games, to be honest with you. I get lost so easily. $257, so I've passed it. 173. Weighs 173. That way. Ow. Watch is just blowing up with notifications now. Am I getting any closer? 277. Good lord. Oh, I am about dead. Okay, I can't eat those. What do I got that I can eat? Radish. I could probably eat those. Turnip. Let's see. We're going this way. I want to remember correctly, rubber wood's important for something. I'm going to grab that. Oh, is that my torch? Hey, here's my torch. Hey, thank you guys. Will help me get back to the house. All right, let's unload. Okay, I have plant, resin. I don't know what a jute is. We're going to assume that's a plant. That's a plant, that's a plant, that's a food, that's a food. Solidified experience. That'll probably be useful later. Plant, food, plant. Glowing mushroom, more meat. Whew. Got a lot of that stuff while we were running around. Okay. Now we can make our bed. Yay for bed. Where's my wood? There it is. And oh, that wasn't right. That is right. Bedtime. Bed will go right here for now. Yay! Sleepy time. Give me 1 quick second, folks. All right. Finding my wife real quick. All right. Now it be daytime. Hey, is there a pirate mod? That would be awesome. I would be very pleased if there was a pirate mod. Put that in there and get the meat cooking. Pull in there. All right. So. He dropped anything? He did not. All right. So we need to clear out space to build a base. This is just temporary. We're going to build an actual base. The goal. So let's have ourselves a steak and nom on that real quick. Excellent. We're going to need more steaks. We're going to need axes. We're going to be chopping aplenty to build us up many a wood reservoir. No. That. Always take a stack of cobblestone. Never know when you need to fill in a hole or build a pole. All right. Let's get to chopping. All right, so we're going to do a little work here. Now, a lot of the prep cleaning stuff I will try to do off stream like I did with the other mods, but give me that cherry. I have a feeling that here at the beginning, there's not going to be a whole lot. That's the downside of most mods. Mod packs, whatever you want to call them. In the beginning, there's not a lot to do besides just the basic stuff. Let's see, Gus, who is the real Bastage? The real Bastage is someone that came to the stream when I did the very first, what was it? My Extra Life charity stream. And dude donated a ton of money. And he signed up as the very first membership as soon as I did it, and then he just never came back after that. So he's been a member and a donator since like my first or second stream. And like I said, he I want to say he threw a couple $100 into the charity stream, and then yeah, was hung out for that evening, but has not been back around much since. So it's just sad because like everybody to hang out, but I definitely appreciated it. My goal is to get a little shadow box to put the Extra Life medal that I got, so I can hang it up on the new little wall behind me there. If anybody hadn't noticed my wall or weren't here earlier, I built a wall yesterday. It's my first construction project thing that I've ever built all by myself. I built a wall and put it behind me here and brought some shelves in and put up some decorations. I need lighting. I know that. I talked about it once a little bit earlier. I need better lighting. That's something I'm going to have to work on. Need to pick up some lighting. Oh, I knew I wouldn't get all the way up there. Need to clear out the trees and such and everything anyways, because we're going to need to have room to get our rocket ship out of here. We're going to have a rocket ship. What is that? What is this? I don't know what this is, but oh, it's a tea sapling. Oh, grow into something bigger down the road. That's okay. This tree out here. I want to have plenty of room for machines and automation, and I know, if I remember correctly, that I'm going to definitely have need to get some smelteries going. And then outside of smelteries, I know I'm going to need solar power. I think that's one of the very early better power units. Unless they've added more to it. I'll have to go through the JI and see what all's in there. But I want to say solar was the best thing last time I looked. Vein miner? Sadly not. Sadly not. Vein mining would be nice, though. Actually, Sky Factory, I want to say, is the only mod I've played that actually has vein mining in it. I'm sure there's others, but it's the only one I've ever played. Other wood? Yes. Cleaning this out, and then we'll build ourselves. So I'll probably build a wall around this, so we can have an actual like base space. And the little hole that I have right now will probably just end up being our mining hole, because I'll have to have an active mine. You need a lot of materials for that. There's a custom sandwich maker. Yes, you have to make. I think you have to use the sandwich maker to get the one of the sandwich achievements, if I remember correctly, advancements. I think it's the make the big sandwich. You can find the sandwich too, if I'm correct, in the Twilight Forest. But I think you use the sandwich maker for making that. I'm going to have so much wood, which is good. Normally don't build my house out of wood for, you know, fire reasons, but I don't know, maybe a log cabin-y looking place might not look too bad. Something to think about. Not very techno, though. Tay says there's a few on there that have it. Oh, yeah, I'm other than Sky Factory and RL Craft and one day of fiddling with this before today, I really haven't messed with a whole lot of the different mods. Although, I'm going to, like I said, today I loaded up this one, Stone Block, Revelations, SevTech Ages, and Omnifactory. So we'll do this one for a little while, then we'll check out one of those for a little while. I don't know if I need honey or not. There's enough beehives that I'm not worried about saving this one. I'm assuming it'll fall when the rest of the tree rots. We'll see. So many apples. This is getting to be a pretty good little cleared out area here. Yeah. Probably fill that water in. Dig the dirt down so it's all flat one level, but there's plenty of space for building around here. We've got sand here, which would be good if I need any glass, which I'm sure I will. Can't go to space without glass, man. You won't be able to see space. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see here. Gus says, stone block requires lots of RAM. I had to allocate 8. Oh, well, that doesn't bode well. Oh, hey, a bee fell out of there. Hey, I got a bee now. I will name him Earl. Omni has it as well. I loaded them all up just to see if my computer could handle them. Because like I said, some won't. And I am getting... There's the mod that I've tried to open up multiple times that just won't work is the Dungeons and Dragons and Space Shuttles one. And every time I try, I just get an unknown error, go to this error list and figure it out. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. And so I just cannot get it to work. It just will not load. I've removed it and reapplied it, removed it and reapplied it. It has not helped. I did also do something somebody suggested other day. I'll tell you what it is. I know. It is, where's it? Options. Optifine. Yes. Somebody recommended that I use Optifine. So I did what they said. I went and I downloaded Optifine and added it to every game that I play. It is supposed, another bee. It's supposed to help, I guess, with lag and graphic problems. It's supposed to make all your Minecraft games run better. There are different versions of it to download based on the app that you're playing. But I went ahead and did that and put it on everything at this point, so. Figured, why not, right? Can't hurt, so. It gives me a bunch of other options and such in the video settings specifically. I don't know if I'll need them, but all right, that's a pretty good cleared out little space there. I'm okay with that. So now let's get rid of our food and veggies. Yeah, the wood. What is that? Maple syrup. Nice. The Canadian me is very proud of that. Got some wood here. Got some there. Let's convert some wood. Shunk. Lots of wood. Excellent. Now we're gonna get ourselves some sticks. Oop, wrong button. Sticks. Excellent. Plenty of sticks. Yes, I had never heard of Optifine until somebody had posted it in one of the previous streams that they really hoped I used it soon. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I should do that. See. I did not get a chance, unfortunately, this weekend to film the tour video of our Sky Factory 4 members server. I hope to do that one day this week and have that video up by Thursday. So Thursday, if you enjoy Sky Factory, you'll get a chance to see everything that we've been building in the members server, including the Let's Plays that I've already finished building, which I'm pretty excited about. I'd like to maybe try to film one of those next Sunday if I can get enough people on the server available. But I'm pretty looking forward to that. And what else is going on? This upcoming Sunday is Merge Worlds weekend, so we have the new episode of our Dungeons and Dragons story stream will be coming out. So we can look forward to that. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be the equivalent of the, I guess you could say, season finale, the big end of this chapter. And very likely that won't even take but half the time. So we will jump right into the next part as well. So I'm really excited to get to that. Last episode kind of led up to, or finished us up to everywhere we needed to be. So we'll have many cool things to put there. So if you like Dungeons & Dragons or fantasy or good stories, you should really swing by the stream. It's also available on iTunes as an audio podcast. Just look up the word Merged Worlds. That's all one word, MERGED WORLDS. If you do not have iTunes but like to listen to it audio, you can go to my website, Onlydraven.com, and you can listen to it audio right there. You'll also find links to all my social media accounts, a link to join up to the ODG server, all links to all my videos, streaming schedule, all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't been to the website, swing on by, check it out. The new ODG store went live a couple weeks ago, so we've got some merch up there. In fact, I'm about to order myself a new shirt here in the next week or so. So I want one of the Merged World shirts myself. Getting out the trees helped. None of the monsters are spawning underneath them to come punch me in the face. Just leveling this out a little bit here so it's easier to build. All right. This is the most exciting dirt mining you've ever seen. Almost done though. Just this little pocket and we'll be done. Then we're going to take a look at those books that started with us here. See if there's some specific goals or something we should be doing early on. Because definitely we want to get to the moon. Or again, the space base. Whichever one comes first. I'm not sure which one is the first step technically. Probably clean that out. Let's take a look. Just in case. Alright, we got some books. Let's put our veggies away. Those veggies did not have room. So what do we got? So materials and you, that's just tinkers. I'm not worried about that. There's one here that says the one probe. I haven't opened these up yet. One probe, Forester's manual, and world domination. All right. That sounds right up my alley. World domination with open blocks. Credits. Okay. Blocks. Interesting. Auto enchantment table. Bear traps. All right. Block breaker, drawing table, paint mixer. An auto anvil. Except it runs from XP. Okay. Auto enchantment table. Block breaker will break the block it's facing. Guest says the shirts are really nice. I got one in a giveaway and love it. Yes, he won our last shirt. I forgot about that. I have to do another one of those later this month. I'd like to do at least one giveaway a month. All right. Building guide. What is this? Building guide. Once part of this will give you an outline of ghost blocks, different shape and size that will help you plan out rooms. That's interesting. Drawing table. Great stencils. Item dropper. Paint mixer. Sponge. Okay. Ink. XP drain. Items. Okay. I'm not seeing a lot in there that I need right away. Let's check this one. Guess I usually go to the moon. As the space base is kind of pointless. Oh, well, moon it is then. Beekeeping, core, habitat forever, genetics, mail, farming, and art. I want to know what mail is. Catalog, stamps, mailbox. That's just craziness. What is the pro? Oh, that's just the thing in the upper corner. Okay, well, those did not help me with figuring out what we need to do. So we need to go to the moon. So we're going to need a rocket. So what do we need to make a rocket? First, We need to stop lagging the game. All right, got a little bit of lag there. We'll give that a second. I went a little bit too quick. Broke the world. All right. Back. Nope. Still lagging. That doesn't bode well. Actually, I haven't had any lag really playing the... Okay, here we go. Excellent, we're caught up. Rocket. Oh, okay. Well, there's a bunch of rockets. Let's see. Tier 1 rocket. I'm assuming I'm going to need that first before I go to the other one. On rocket storage space. Oh, you can... I lagged again. Darn it. JEI is not too much for the game. So Gus, you've played this, sounds like a decent amount if you've been to the moon. I also need oxygen. Oxygen is overrated. I'm just kidding. All right, what do I click on? Rocket tier 1. This is not the rocket. That's the rocket. Whoa. NASA workbench. Okay, well, I need a workbench first. Compressed steel. An advanced wafer. The other stuff's easy enough. What's compressed steel? Steel or molten steel. A compressor. Well, that makes sense. So I need compressed iron. So I need a compressor. All right, what do I need for a compressor? Iron. Oh, no, it's in a compressor. I build a compressor. Ooh, aluminum, or aluminum. Seems one would need aluminum. All right, we're going to need to build up tons of ore, it would seem. Ooh, scary out there. Afraid food is going to be an issue. That in there. Some delicious steaks. God, meat only fills you up 1 now? I thought it used to fill you up 3. Got some of that. I know, we need a chest just for metals. Good enough. Chest to chest. That's for metals. So you're a metal, you're a metal. I think I had one other ore I hadn't done anything with. Yep, there it is. Throw that in there for now. Veggies are relatively full. Okay, so we need more ore. Means we need to dig. And I'll need some cobblestone. Right? Grab this here. Snicker. Oh. Enough. Let's see. Galacticraft has a good classic basic generator that you power with coal. You use this early game. Okay. That's cool. We will need more coal. We need to dig. All right, so we found... Oh, wait. Need that. I'm about to drop oil on my face again, I bet. Okay, not yet. Good. I hear skeletons. Being all skelly. Oil there. Oil there. Ah, we finally made it past our oil spot. See, I hear that... I hear Enderman as well, which makes me think there's a cave back in here, which actually I'm honestly hoping for. Because that would be cool. It may help us mining some of these materials much easier in a cave than it will be just flat out in the ground. So begin a little bit. Okay, so it looks like by the map they are beneath me. No time like the present. Let's just dig a diggy hole for a minute. There it is. Yep, we're right over a little cave there. Okay. So I don't want to fall down and die. Ooh, okay. Well, still not quite the direction I want to go. Let's go. Ooh, hey, coal. That's going to be helpful. I have a feeling we're going to have to melt a whole lot of metals. Do that real quick. You'll need oil later to refuel the rocket fuel. I figured, I remembered from the Rooster Teeth thing that they needed oil. So the fact that I have some right above my head is probably pretty helpful. Nantal Channel, hey, welcome. Thank you for stopping by the stream today. We are beginning our quest for the moon, where we will find moon people, and we will take their stuff. That's what we do. We go to places we've never been, and we take their things. Collection of coal here, that's good. Now, what I will very much try to do is between streams, I will try to do a lot of this mining for basic materials built up so we can do more things like exploration and building when we're streaming here. Close to down at this point. Draven tried to drown himself. One too far. We'll go too far. Like this. Excellent. Some ore right there. That's what I was hoping for. Ooh! Lots of stuff. Most excellent. There's our door home. I'm sure we will need much ore. I will take it all. What is this? Cobalt ore. Oh, I need a diamond for that. Okay. Need a diamond pickaxe. Well, I appreciate that, Gus. I will do so for sure. We'll start with this one, and we'll see. Like I said, we'll do a couple episodes in this, and then we may jump over, like I said, some of the other ones like Omnicraft or Sevtech, and see which ones end up being better or more fun. So if you're watching now, or if you're watching this later, whether you're watching it live or not, throw it down in the comments whether you thought this is a game you'd like to see more of, or if we do one that you prefer, let me know in there. I'll probably throw a poll up after I get a few of them. Hey, what do you need? I can get you. What is that? Oh, that's more copper. Oh, hey, iron. I didn't have any of that yet. That's worth it. Copper, okay. Excellent, excellent. Me all your medals. That one, but it's not worth enough going high for. That'll work. What is that? What is that white metal over there? I'm not sure what that is. Woo, hole. What is that? Tin. Okay. I think I already had some, but I'll take some more tin. I don't know what is rare yet. I think that one that I just wasted by not having a diamond pickaxe probably, I think it was cobalt. That was probably rare. I probably wasted that, but hard to know. You first start out into a new mod pack and you don't really have specific goals. All right. Oh, we got that. One probe is the box that tells what tool you need. Oh, the thing in the upper corner? Yeah, I realized it after I broke it. that was telling me I needed something better. Dead end? Nope. Oh, it just loops back around on itself. Okay. More coal. I'll come back for the coal later. Luckily, this is right under the house. So there's another one. Right, so there's another one. But that is what I needed. Diamond pickaxe to get. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of it around here. And that's a different colored tin than I had before. Copper, iron. Go ahead and take the iron. But remember, any major use for cobalt. Okay, well. Draven the Greedy wants all of it, so eventually I'll come back. Ooh, bounty of ores down this hole. Nice. Delicious. Shall feast upon your metals. Like a dragon, I want all the metals. I'll add them to my hoard. That. Ooh. Well, there's no shortage of metals, I'll say that. Just trying to dig out of the hole and found more. Well, what is that? Glowy crystals? Grass underground? I am intrigued. What does this do? Ooh, I broke it. What'd I get? Blue crystal shards. How interesting. Other crystal shards, okay. Oh, if it says level of diamond, it needs an iron pick. Oh, well, that makes it even easier. Iron now. Wow. This is a very cool little grotto of glowy crystals and marble and limestone. Oh, that broke real easy. Okay. Now it's dark in here. Now I'm scared. It's just it? Just a little grotto of gems? It was. Okay, well, that was cool. If those gems are useful, well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, I can climb right up on these things. Marble. Well, at least this stuff's really close to the house. If I end up needing marble and stuff, I know where to go. How do I get back out of here? There we go. All right. Oh, more iron. Iron's the most important. And we lagged. Really? Dang it. That's not cool. All right, so what else we got? So yeah, like I said, I didn't really jump into any of the other mods that I downloaded. So I literally just pulled them up for a minute, walked around to see if the game could handle playing them. So I'm not sure. Hopefully they'll continue to work. And if you have suggestions for other mods packs that I should check out, please let me know. Under the assumption that you realize that my computer is not very good. But we'll give it a shot. I'll try anyways. I got MC Eternal to load, but it was lagging just so bad. I couldn't move around in it, and I didn't even have my OBS up yet at the time. So there's no way my computer could handle that way. May have to look into putting some more RAM into the computer, it would turn out. Purchase I hadn't planned on making, but may need to do. Still lagging. What else is there? I'm trying to remember. Oh. So, I've spoken many a times that I had a goal to try to get down to MomoCon in May, because several of the Achievement Hunter guys are going to be there that I really, really would like to meet. But Achievement Hunter just canceled the AH Live tour that's on the West Coast because of the coronavirus stuff going around. And as things seem to only be getting worse in that regard instead of better, I'm concerned that they're going to cancel that convention as well. So I'm going to wait on buying any type of ticket things or anything, just in case they don't go. For the same reason, I was going to try to be a presenter at one of the conventions here in Knoxville, Tennessee, where I live, called Fanboy Expo. Thought about getting a table in the artist and trying to promote the channel and stuff there. For the same situation, I have concerns about putting that kind of money down on something that may end up getting canceled. There may be refunds, or a bunch of people just may not come because they're scared of getting sick. So there is a chance that I will have to cancel all of the stuff that I'd hoped to go do this year. But if it happens, it happens. You know, I understand everybody trying to stay healthy. I mean, that's way more important. I'm not upset if they cancel. I mean, there'll be other opportunities, I'm sure, hopefully one day. But it will be sad that I will not get to go down to Atlanta to meet them, because it was supposed to be Ryan, Jeff, and Jeremy. And that is quite a trio of people I'd like to meet. So we'll see. Hey, want to see what I bought today? Sure you do. My wife and I went and dropped off a bunch of stuff at the Goodwill, old clothes and things we had around the house. We always look around a little bit, and I found this guy for $3. Oh yeah, that is a plushy Garfield. I am a huge Garfield fan. This guy was like $3.25, and he's in great condition. I have just about every Garfield book ever. I love Garfield. When I was a kid, my dad was into Garfield, and when I was real young, my mom would give us $10 to go pick something out for him, and $10 to go pick something out for her. And I always got him a Garfield book every year. Got older, I started getting them for myself. Garfield. Also, that's another cool thing. I've got lots of extra space here on the shelves behind me. I'm sorry, the game's still lagging, so I'm just chatting. There's I got lots of space on the shelves here. I probably want to get a banner or something that says Onlydraven Gaming. It only makes sense. And I moved the poster down a little bit. One of the many posters on my wall. I'd like to put something on there and there that are pictures as well. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to put up there yet. ODG symbol. Get some more toys and stuff and statues and things. Like I said, I'll back out of the way a little bit. You can see a little bit more. My wall, my new little cubby. One good thing is this: I have a space heater kicking on here right now, and having it more enclosed is keeping it warmer too, which is nice. Oh, please don't tell me we lost the game. It'll make me very sad. It is not a fast loading. We'll give it another couple of minutes before I try to kill it and see what else we have to do. There we go. For yourselves, have you built anything cool lately? Built anything exciting in your own Minecraft worlds? I'd like to see it or hear about it. If I cannot get this up and going, since we're already an hour in, by the time it takes to boot it all up, what we may do instead is I may try to jump onto the ODG server and see if I can show off a little bit of that stuff on stream, which would be nice. People have been really building, and somebody built a house and told me to teleport into it without giving any way to get out of it. And I almost had to break my way out until I remembered there was spectator mode. But it still looked really cool. All right, what we got here? Well, I don't know if the game is going to unlock or not at this point. And we're underground. There wasn't a lot going on. It's an odd time for it to kick in like that. Intriguing. All right, well, try this while we're waiting. There we go. That way you guys aren't just staring at a screen not moving. Worse, you have to stare at me. Hideous. Hideous. But you can maybe get a little bit better look at the... I'm very proud of it. Got a bunch of stuff up here and more stuff there. Yeah, just a little bit more of a space that I think will be cooler than a big open space behind me. And sometimes see junk I had stacked over there. I think it will look cool. There's still plenty of space in the room, and the best part is it's all fully movable. So if I have people over or something, this whole thing I can just pick it up and carry it into another room. I got a bedroom at the other end of the basement. I can just slide it all in there, and I've got the rest of the space back. So, that was the important thing. I wanted to make sure all of it was completely movable. So I'm afraid, friends, that we have lost Galacticraft today. That makes me very sad. One other thing. Get it back up. Why must the game break on me? Yep, it crashed. Just dropped. Okay. Sadly, we've lost Galacticraft. Unexpected. Technical difficulties. You get the little Rooster Teeth technical difficulties screen. All right, let's try this instead. That's not going to work. Okay. I'm going to give one shot to see if I can get into the Sky Factory 4 server. Show off a little bit of what we've got built there. If I can't get it to work, we may jump over and play Jackbox for an hour or so, just so we can figure out what's running. Sky Factory, of course, itself, as we all know, not a fast-loading game. Speaking of Sky Factory, I put 2 more tutorials up yesterday. One was a way to farm without having a bunch of lag. And that one has really done well. People really seem to be enjoying that one, which is nice. I'm not going to say it's the fastest way to gain experience, but it's a consistent way that you could have running that really won't lag out your server at all. So, kind of cool. The other one, what was the other one? I'm looking it up now because I forget. Oh, how to get the different colored dyes early in the game, which is something I've been asked many times. Like, I put up, one of my very earliest vids was how to make a market in Sky Factory 4. And I said, you'll need red dye. I didn't say how to get it. So I get asked a lot on that video how to do that. And it's my own fault because I didn't really think about it. There's a lot of people who may be just starting the game out and maybe even have never played vanilla, so they're not familiar with some of that basic stuff. So I figured, because it just got asked again this week, I'd go ahead and make that one. The video with the experience, I basically, if you haven't seen it, I took compact machines, filled it with gassed seeds, made gassed essence into gas tears, okay, and then those go into a melter and then just turn into experience. Cranked out all the way and maxed out inside of there, you can get a lot of experience, relatively even speed, because you can run multiple melters at once. You could redo that process over and over again. If you worked very well. Someone in our Discord channel, the ODG Discord, had asked for good ways to get a lot of experience, and he said, of course, you know, using a mob farm, crank up a mob spawner and stick it in there, but that person was playing on a different server of their own and was really looking for something that wouldn't affect them server-wise. So I've got in and fiddled with a few things, and I think the melter compact machine way works really well, and it didn't really give me any lag problems at all. So hopefully that will work well for you if you'd like to have just a passive experience builder that doesn't require a bunch of mobs or lag. That a shot. So this upcoming Thursday, if all goes well, we will jump back into Galacticraft. Going to try to spend some time getting a lot of the basic mining stuff done so we can really just do some building. I'll get some power set up, generators, and I know solar works real well. Do a few things there. If I can get that up and going. So when we jump in, we can do more of the building stuff and less of the running around foraging for basic supplies. And hopefully that will not break the game again. So then we'll know this is not the mod for us. Plus, I can always go back to Sky Factory 4 or RLCraft at any time. People want to see that. Somebody even recommended going back to Sky Factory 3. That hadn't crossed my mind. Doing a playthrough in Sky Factory 3 would be... I haven't touched it in over a year now. I do miss the chickens. Pretty cool. I'm waiting for the game to load, if you're... It is loading up now. It's just relatively slow because I'm streaming at the same time. What else have we got? Something else important I wanted to tell everybody, and I've forgotten what. Oh, here, this is something. So tomorrow when I go into work, my regular job, we have been working on for the last month, doing a shift bid. If you're not familiar with what a shift bid is, a lot of companies do it, and mine does it every year. Do it in this end of winter, beginning of spring. So where they come to us as employees and say, okay, we need to move everybody's shifts around. Here's a list of shifts for your department that we need. And then everybody is given a ranking, usually on how well you did, you know, stats and skills throughout the year. And then you go in and you rank the shifts in the order that you want them. And they figure out, based on seniority, who gets what shift, and that's what you're working for the next year. So I will find out my new shift tomorrow, I believe. They started telling people today, so I should hopefully find it. And then at that point, I will know how that's going to affect my life. It's going to kick in April the 19th. So depending on what my new schedule is, my streaming days may change. I'm still going to have a steady streaming schedule. I don't know if I'll be earlier or later, or if it'll be different days of the week. It's just going to kind of depend on what the new work schedule is, but I should hopefully know something by Thursday's stream, so I can give people an idea of how the stream schedule is going to change. I've been running pretty much the same stream schedule since November, and it's worked out well. I do Mondays and Thursdays, and then every other Sundays, the Merge Worlds D&D stream. We will have to see where that takes us with the new schedule. Psst, my ranking was not very good. So it's a crapshoot for what shifts I got. My friend who sits next to me, he had a very good ranking. He got his second choice. I'm very... Luckily, he didn't want any of the shifts I want. I would prefer to have what I have now, which is 3 10-hour shifts. Or sorry, 4 10-hour shifts, because that gives me 3 days off a week that I can usually dedicate to streaming. Even if I went back to a classic 5 8-hour shifts, if it was earlier in the day, that wouldn't be too bad. Or even if it was later in the day and I had to start stream a bit later, that wouldn't be horrible. But there are a few shifts that are alternating shifts, so your days off flip-flop every other week. If I have that, it's going to mess things up. That's the one I want the least, but from everything I've talked to, usually there's always a few people who really want those. So hopefully people more higher ranked than me will choose those. And they have a magic button. They press a button, and then first person, highest person gets their first choice. Second person gets their first choice. Unless it's gone, then they get their second. Third, it just keeps doing the same thing. Hopefully I'll have some good news that I'll have at least an adequate schedule. Yes, it will make it where I can now start scheduling vacation in the year. With the shift bid going on, they have it locked where you can't schedule any vacation from April 1st on because we don't know what our shifts are going to be. So yeah. The game is almost up and running. Sky Factory is at 6 of 7 loading, so we're getting there. I apologize if it look why am I just staring at this fat guy chatting to me about his job? Just trying to kill some time until Sky Factory gets up and hopefully gets into the server. Hopefully. But it is getting close. It's almost still 6 of 7, but there's a lot in that part. Anybody else out there have any interesting mods or anything that they would like to see played on the channel? Also, would any of you be interested in seeing games that aren't Minecraft? I've talked about this before. I've thought about doing a 7 Days to Die playthrough. New stuff's out in that, and I love 7 Days to Die. Next to Minecraft and World of Warcraft is probably the game that I put more time into than any other. And I don't really play WoW anymore. I did a lot for several years, and I dropped out. I would usually go back for several months after each new expansion, but I just haven't been overly impressed with the last few expansions. So I don't like to raid. I don't do any of that stuff. I like to just quest and farm and all those kind of things. And the game seems to push you all into raiding. I was more of a PvP guy. Wasn't good at it. Liked it. All right. I've clicked load in. Waiting to see if it lets us in the server. Thinking about it. Slow, but it's thinking about it. Boom. What do you know? Let me in. I'm just going to move around a little bit and make sure that it's working. It appears so. Excellent. Okay. Let's see if we can. Let me switch over to that again. I'll shrink down my ugly mug so you don't have to look at it anymore. All right. Load the game in. Oh, and the game's lag. Okay, switching scenes is taking a little bit of oomph out of my computer, so we'll bear with that a moment to see if it can snipe in, because I'd like to show off some of the stuff we've been building. I'm still going to do the tour video. Hey, there we are. So, a little bit of lag, but hopefully not too bad. All right, so this is, so far, the ODG Clubhouse. This is what I've built as kind of just our, starting point to begin some things. See, it's mostly just open space. I haven't done a lot of decorating other than just getting a whole bunch of different armors, kind of like those. I may do something like that with weapons at all. Hey, Robert, you're swinging by, sir. Just we were doing some Galacticraft and the game crashed on us, so now I'm just kind of showing a little bit of stuff that we've been building on our Sky Factory 4 server. So this is the ODG Clubhouse. I haven't really built much in here yet. I just built it up so I had a place to start from. Other than I built my own personal room. This is my walrus. And, it's got some stuff. I did not realize there were ancient bookshelves. Ancient bookshelves are cool. Ancient bookshelf, you literally can put books on them. All the different guidebooks that you find, you can literally put on the bookshelf, and you can take them back off and put them back on again. I never realized that was there, but it's kind of interesting. So a little fireplace, a couple little statues up there. These are my cakes. And then these are my 3 favorite statues, so I put those together. Christmas candy. But that's all. This is just, like I said, a little bit of decoration here. Again, I am building, everything I build is in the Lost Cities. I do that because basically each dome becomes its own Let's Play area, is the goal. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's see. First, we're going to go this way. So I had a lot of this stuff already built on the old server before it crashed, but unfortunately had to start over again. So this is the Coliseum. And the Coliseum is cool because I can build different Let's Plays in here for teams or people to compete against. And then break it down and rebuild it again. So it's a reusable area, and that's one thing I wanted to start with. So, and then in each side, I've got room to put some beds, some chests for gear. I can put a couple colored flags on the side if it's, if I have 4 teams or 2 teams or all free for all, I can do different things like that. And then on the outside, I just have it looking a little decorative, little places to sit, hang out kind of thing. All the entrances look pretty much the same. That's where we come out of there for the first one. So that's the Coliseum, and that is where Let's Plays will be, just like I said, individually built as needed. I have a couple ideas for some I want to put there, but we talk about that. So that was the first one. Built that. And then I built over here. Relearning all of the different things. Some of you who play on the server may not have seen this all yet. We'll hang a left. Shoot. These lights are the bomb. I cannot remember who it was. Somebody in one of our streams told me I should use these lights, and these lights have been godsend ever since. So this is the ODG fishing hole. We will have fishing competitions-based things. It's much like the one I had last time, but I built it a little bit differently. I really used cobblestone. This is the ODG fishing hut, where people who are fishing can get their gear and such. There we go. This is only for me. Only Draven can come in here. It's just Draven. But like I said, some windows there. This is where I can provide them with things like fishing rods or boats and things for the different Let's Plays we do that way. But what I do in these domes, I literally come in and then I just clean them out completely. Usually, I'll clean them out all the way down to the bottom, just make it one big hollow ball, and then I just build the sections that I need. Nice little waterfall, got some nice little cobblestone path leading up there. If you want to fish up there, you can. Yes, this is the fishing hole. I'm excited to run that one. That one's a relatively easy one, and it's, again, also going to be relatively reusable. And then this is the one that I finished just the other day, and that is the new build of the ODG Olympics. Was it you, Robert? I was thinking it was, but I didn't want to say it until I knew for sure. Yes, those lights have been phenomenal. So this is the ODG Olympics. And we, oh, what is this? That spawn. Interesting. Someone has put a block here that I'm unsure of. I will have to look at that later. But here in the ODG little clubhouse, I have beds. And then every person who's going to be competing in the Olympics, there is a set of armor that matches their color they can wear. I have enchanted all of them with soulbound, so that way if you die in the competition, you don't lose your armor. Something we figured out last time. So that is just a little place to start off with. We can go in there. And then a couple different ones. This is the newest addition to the Olympics. I didn't have this last time. Basically, you're going to come into this chest here. You're going to get a wing charm, which slow falls after 6 blocks. You put that on, and then you're going to hop in. And where you land is how many points you get. But these fans, some of them blow hard, some blow a little, some blow only 1 row, some blow 3. So as you're falling down, you're going to get blown all over the place. And of course, you can't fly, you just have slow fall. So it's trying to land in the best points possible. And there's a little way at the bottom that you can teleport up. You're down at the bottom, you can just walk in here, come back up again. That's the first competition. Now this second one, changed a little bit. Instead of using portals, I just use elevators. Everybody else set their little bed here. Then they go up top, and the object is to jump down and get in your water pool without hitting anything. It is possible. It is harder than it used to be, but it is possible. The object is to land in there without hitting anything. And if you, this is one where people were dying a lot, and so having the beds and the ability to not lose your armor will help. And this is an archery contest. There are 3 rows, so there's the first line here, second line here, third line here. Everybody hangs out here. And then basically there's bows and arrows in that chest, and the object is to get points. You get 3 shots from each line. I have some remotes that will cause the scoreboard to light up based on what you hit, and then whoever has the most points wins. Next we have the obstacle course, which is just straight up a race from one end to the other. Jumping over things, swimming through things, going underneath and climbing through things, some platforming. If you fall, you have to go back to the beginning. Jumping to catch the ladders. You got another one, you got to go underneath there, then jump, 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 so on. First one across the red wins. And up to 5 people can do that one at a time. Everybody lines up at the blue line. That just drops it so that everybody can run it. Everybody gets a go mark at the same time. I got rid of the airship race because that was the one that was the most challenging in the first build, because everybody has to redo all their buttons. So I got rid of that and put the slow fall one in. And then this is the arena, where it's last one standing. I will sit here upon my throne, watch you fight for my pleasure. People inside here will each have a wooden sword, but they'll still have their enchanted armor on. And each one of these dispensers is filled with different spawn eggs of different monsters and creatures in the game. I have in here a remote that lets me control each one, and I will just start popping them off, and monsters will start popping up. You're not allowed to leave. Last one standing wins. The concept for that one. I put the walls around there, and I've made a point of not putting any monsters in there that will run away, like skeletons that you may have to chase out, because we had that problem at first. They ran outside, then you couldn't leave to hit them. But now last one standing gets that. Here's a chest of wooden swords. And then last is the Tunnel of Love and Hate Draven. That's what I call this. It is a water race. You'll get your boats. Plenty of boats for you to choose from. And then you will take the water ride, and there are down there's sometimes multiple choices of which direction you go. They all end up somewhere, but some are easier and harder than others. And that water race is completely all of underneath of this. And once you exit it, there's an exit at the end for whoever gets to the bottom. But it is it's a fun race. I ran one person through it to test it out. It seemed to work pretty good. But this is the Olympics. I'm pretty happy about it. And then at the very end, we name our winner. First, second, and third place right there. Of course, I will not be participating. I will be just filming the thing. But that will be where we put the Olympics right there. Yay. Gosh, hey Draven, if you go into spectator, then into the ground, it looks amazing. Okay, I was wondering if I should show that or not. I will. All right, so I was going to do this in the tour video, but we'll we'll show it here now for those of you guys who came by and are watching. So here we go. So you're going to go down in here. You want to take a quick look. It is all throughout this entire basement thing. So basically you come down here first. You got to make it through your pylons. Then you got to make it through the sticky web maze. And this here, all of these get you down. You just have to go, you know, different directions or different ways. Some of them are easier and harder than others. Then you get in here. This is a water race. Again, from on top, it looks pretty cool. It was actually, originally I had it water around water, but then you could see out and it didn't look as cool. So I ended up redoing it with the different roof instead. But this follows all the way through and comes in down here. Different ramps. That's the folly thing there. Then it all comes down here and it gets thinner, which is part of the thing. I want people to be fighting it out a little bit. Then it drops down into the end. It's here. I really like this. I kind of feel like you're in the belly of a beast here. But again, it's just, you see the water maze itself is just all the way up and through. And then you get here and it's the first person to get to the end to cross that line. And then you follow this over here. You got some stairs out. Follow these stairs out. Little elevator. You pop on that. And, well, that's the outside of it again. The elevator will take you above ground. So this is what I did. I hollowed the whole thing out for most of it that I needed. And then I put a wood floor to start building on. Then there's about 3 or 4 layers of dirt so I could dig down as I needed to. And certain areas came down lower than others as they needed to. This is the electronics. All the redstone is up here that makes the race and stuff happen. A hole that's there for some reason. But either way, when you're all said and done, you pop up inside of this little building here, which has a door that lets you out, and it's a exit only. You can't go in there even if you want to. But yes, I did this one took probably the longest to build of any individual build I've ever done. Close to it. This one, or there's another one that's hidden that I haven't shown yet that I wanted to wait until I do the Let's Play before I show off that one. Gus, you may know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to show that second half of another one off later. But this took quite a while to build. So this I had mostly hollowed out, but I was just hollowing it out as I needed it as I went around and building it all. Like I said, and I didn't, you know, sometimes you do stuff and it just doesn't turn out right. Like I said before, this was a tunnel with the floor and the ceiling were water, and then there was like glass, and then there was more water that separated you. So I wanted you to look like you're going through like a water tube, but you could still see all of this out here. And I was like, I just don't want to tear all that out. So that's when I went to this, and I used a replacement wand. If you've never used a replacement wand, they're phenomenal. Replacement wand, it'll take, I can have, let's say, one of these blocks right here. Say I have one Futara block here, and I have it in my inventory. The replacement wand, anything I click on, it will turn into that block. So it just lets you replace a block with another block without having, and you don't have to have one for one, at least not in creative. You probably do in the regular game, but in creative, you don't need to. Build this and then all the way going through there. All right, well, that's the Olympics. Shoot back up here. So that's I built that, and I've got room for, I could maybe even add another one or two over here if I think of something else I want to add, but that was pretty much all I had at that point. Creative. All right, so here we go. So let's what else can we look at? I guess I can go show you some of the stuff that the other folks have built. I apologize today to end up not being quite as game focused as I normally like to make this stream. But Galacticraft was being silly. So I apologize. Actually, what am I doing? And my door is the orange. There. So let's go take a look at some stuff. First of all, we will go to the Twilight Force, just because that's an easy in and out. Up in there. All right, so one of our users has built this. That is the base. It's hollowed out inside, and the base is inside. But it's a pretty phenomenal build. Oh, that was you added the spawn point button. Okay. Also, doing a lot of the different colored builds. These look phenomenal. Thought about doing one like this with the ODG symbol, you know, the circle that I use. Thought about doing something like that myself, but this looks pretty top. Did a lot of stuff, and then quick, go inside, and like I said, they're literally building their house and everything inside, multiple floors. So I got to come see the squirrel. I got to see it the other day, but yes, very well done. I think said they're going to build stuff more around the base, and there's more of these pictures, but the pictures is really what they're doing. But it was very impressive, and I thought it was pretty awesome, so I thought I would share it. We'll scan here real quick. So if you're watching this later, you think this is cool, definitely shout out to one of our members. And so this is one of the perks of the ODG membership is you get to play on the ODG server, Sky Factory 4, and you know we have a home base built where everything pretty much exists. So you don't have to spend all that time automating. You really can just spend your time building and doing the stuff you want with it. That's kind of what we want to do here. Is just build some stuff where you can have what you want. I set this little cake over here myself only because it's a Lost Cities cake and it takes me back to my house faster, so I don't have to go to the overworld and then get over here. Be back. So that's one. I'm not done yet. We're going to show you some more as long as the game doesn't crash on us. We'll see. Whisking me to the Twilight Pool. All right, here we are. Back here at my cakes. Oh, that's my walrus. And go back to the overworld. A lot more going on here. So if we do get lagged out or crashed by the server, it's going to be here. But this, I was saying a minute ago, there's a lot of perks that come with the ODG membership. If you're someone who hangs out, someone who might be interested, click the little join button and give you everything that comes with the membership. So here we have the spawn. Right? So this is where everybody spawned out at. We have, when I say we, I meant they. They did most of this. I've been building my Let's Plays in the Lost Cities, but the community is built basically a setup where you have access to almost everything you'll ever need, automated and ready to go. So this is agriculture only. Yes. So say you get to a point where you become a member and you want to start building. You come in here, you grab a remote or whatever, and you just have access to everything. Come and grab what you need. It's pretty much all set up for us, and it's pretty snazzy. But we'll take a look at the upper. You can see there's something up there. Let's go take a look. So here we are in here. They're building some more things in here. So this is the crafting stuff. We've got ourselves a whole mess of automation. And on this side, again, is another set of cakes. We do a lot of traveling here. So these buttons, in theory, I'm assuming will take you to that person's house. Although I've not clicked one of these, so I don't know if they do or not. I don't know. But this is the spawn area anyways. So if you were to join up, you would have access to all this as well. So let's see. Who are we going to look at next? Let's go take a look at... Start here. Start at the bottom, work our way up. So there's Neon's place. So Neon wasn't able to be with us today because he wasn't feeling piggy power. Oh, he's running piggy power over here. That's awesome. He's got his own little base, and in your own base, you may want to still have some things to automate your own stuff. But Neon is this is his big thing. He's the dude I usually come to when I have to ask about this stuff. He knows all about the astral sorcery. He's not saying he's the only one, but he knows a lot of it. So he does a lot of stuff with the astral, and so this is his to start off with. He's working on that, and I think was there a downstairs? Yes, there's a downstairs as well, because he's also the one who does all the Mistcraft stuff. So lots of the books and stuff. He goes to the other worlds and gets lots of resources from there. So that's this one. Then next would be, well, there's another one. Oh, hey, he's here right now. Hey, Sonarcore. So he's here building right now. As you can see, he's built a interesting little lava wall that's kind of surrounded with a lava moat, which is pretty awesome. He's still building right now. Again, has a little bit of the automated stuff he needs. But then in here, he has his internal castle and his external castle. The internal castle's pretty boss. And he's still building a lot in here. But he's got his third floor worked out. There it is. There it is. 3rd floor. I really like how he built that bed. That looks pretty cool. I like that a lot. It's like a little bed area, meeting table. It's a nice little design. I like that a lot. I like carpet. I use carpet as much as I can as well, the little rug stuff. One of my favorite things to put on the floor. All right, so that's his. Now he has, assuming he hasn't changed it, he has a working gate. That gate will literally go up and down. We're going to test it real quick. So hopefully we're not messing anything up. And it lifts it up. And you pop it down. Okay, that pink, and there it goes. That is very cool. The word for internal castle is the keep. Yes, I am aware. But yeah, he's got that. So that's his thing that he's building right now. Like I said, he's working more on the inside and doing his mechanisms for that gate. But that gate's pretty boss. All right, so next, let's see. Cheese. Okay, so here we are. This is the one that I almost had to break my way out of because, to be honest, I cannot find a door. Give me the teleporting coordinates to teleport in. I can't figure how to get out. There is no entrance and exit door. From his instructions, there's a lever on the outside that should open up a wall somewhere. But from the inside, I can't find any way in or out of this building. Really like his kitchen, though. His kitchen's pretty boss. Got it. Even got some sandwiches in there. That's delicious. That is awesome. Again, a lot of this is about what can you build, not about, the automation. We all, at this point, know most of the Sky Factory 4 automation. Well, there is no way out. Well, that would make sense then. So, really, if you're here, you may have to break your way out if you're not me. Luckily, I said I have other ways now. But, yes, he's got a lot of... This is a... I like these. I've never seen the cabinets before. That's something new that I'd never seen until I came in here. Yeah, that's his. I like the ceiling effects are pretty boss. Got all the little trophies up there. The thing you need now is a dragon head from the end. All right, so, and then next is this one. Oh, this is it. I had 2 for his. What am I thinking? One from the inside, one from the outside. Because I looked all over the place. Supposedly, there's supposed to be a lever out here. Lex, this is all Sky Factory 4. All this is stuff that we've built in Sky Factory 4. That's right. I put one on the outside so I could show the outside of it as well. He's got his energy port. He's got his basic crafting stuff. Because again, everybody wants, sometimes you need your own little stuff where you start off. But, all of this, the library looks awesome on the inside and the out. I had 2 for his. And I think that's everybody that I have at least their coordinates for at this point. I know everybody was carrying spawn books to bounce them around. I just made myself the waypoints. Creative was a little bit easier, but yeah. So we've got a lot of interesting stuff. If you wanted to join in here, you join up with the the Onlydraven Gaming membership. You get full access to the server. You can come in and build some stuff as well. We're all helpful. Everybody's always working with each other. You don't use the bottom anymore, it might blow it up. Well, that makes sense if you don't need it. But yeah, there's a whole mess of stuff in Sky Factory that sometimes you don't even realize it's there until you start messing with it. So, whole mess of stuff here. Potatoes everywhere. Let me gather those up. That has been known to lag us out in the past. Not sure where the potatoes are going, but we're going to go ahead and clean some of those. Just some potatoes. Potatoes. You have to find some type of overflow for those potatoes. I'm not sure what the potatoes are running. Potatoes into biofuel. That makes sense. Okay. So, anyways, I wanted to show off kind of a little bit of what everybody's been building and how it all looks. We're pretty proud of what we have, but we still have a whole lot more that we have planned. And again, like I said, with the Let's Plays, we're going to have those where we can start actually doing some games and stuff. And we may occasionally invite people in the community to jump in as well temporarily to help out and fill out some of the spaces of the Let's Plays. That's my walrus. I just like my walrus. I show everybody my walrus. Everybody needs a Valentine's block. Some of these actually have uses, but I just like them for the decoration. That is probably one of the coolest statues of all. There's a lot of space in here. Like I said, I'm going to decorate a lot in here. And one of the goals is that I'm on the walls. I thought I would put up a plaque kind of thing. Plaque here where people who win Let's Plays, you can put them up here for posterity, if you will. So yeah, something that could be kind of fun. Put a plaque up here and then the name, put like a sign and then who won it. That would be kind of cool. So something to think about for when we get in here. I'm gonna build this out more, but I really wanted to get to some of the Let's Plays specifically. This place has a ton of room for building. All of these have like 3 floors, and all the doors are usable. I was doing something where I was going to set up, I thought, frames with the weapons near the armor. I may do that. I was pulling in a bunch of different weapons that I thought looked cool that I might use. This probably, having water come from the top of the glass dome is probably one of my favorite effect things. My statue, oh yeah, Lex, you gotta have the cactus dude, and then the walrus. Everybody needs a walrus. So yeah, so this is that's kind of our server. That's what we have. So you go over there, you can see Olympics. Gotta go a roundabout way to get to it, but Olympics are over there. Coliseum's that way, fishing's that way. So a lot of stuff. If anybody has any questions about the server or any of the stuff that you may have saw we had in here, or questions about becoming a member, feel free to throw those in the chat. Or if you're watching this later, feel free to throw them in the chat or in the description. I'll get back with you as quickly as I can. Or you can come to our Discord, the ODG Discord. If you go to Onlydraven.com, at the top will be a link that you can click on. That'll take you right to the Discord. It's basically a permanent invite. There's a lot of folks in there. We chat all the time, talking about Minecraft and other stuff as well. So if you need any help with something in Minecraft, even if it's not Sky Factory, odds are somebody in there has some experience with it and can help you. Feel free to swing by and hang out with us. We'd love to have you. Again, I want to apologize that we didn't get to do a whole lot of Galacticraft today. I really was kind of excited about starting that. I will fiddle with it some more between now and Thursday, and hopefully I can make it more stable, where we won't have that problem, and build up some supplies. And then on Thursday, we'll jump back into some Sky Factory. How do you get the cactus statue? All right, well, set up. Can't remember. I was in creative when I got it, so I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the cactus statue. Cactus statue. Doesn't look like it's buildable, or it's one of those ones that you can't build. You can only get it out of creative. Some of them you can only get out of creative for some reason. I don't know why, but there's a few of them you can't get any other way. Like all of these, yeah, we'll have in a future update. So some of these are meant for future updates. You can, in creative, you can still pull them out. You just can't build them yet. That's another one. Yeah, Gus is on the server a lot. I try to be on as much as I can, even if I'm just building Let's Plays. I'm still on and available. And I try to answer even when I'm at work. I have Discord on my phone, of course, so I do my best to try to reply when I can. At my job, I'm in a call center, so I'm on the phone a lot, so it's hard for me to answer it while I'm on a call getting yelled at by somebody. But when I'm done being yelled at by somebody, I can usually log back on and then answer the question. Although by then, usually, Neon or Zero or Gus have already answered the question before I got there. All right, well, that's pretty much everything that I've got built now. Gus, did I show you the bottom half of fishing? I'm going to throw that out there. I know there's a bit of delay, so it may be a minute before I get the answer on that. Well, I think, let's see, it's 9:45. A little early to end the stream, but I've run out of things to show. So, in that regard, we could, people feel up to it, jump in and do 1 or 2 quick games. There is something like a custom villager trade. No, I didn't. Oh, Gus, you don't know about that either. See, it's one of the super special surprises that I kind of wanted to show in I thought in a Let's Play, but it's so hard to get those built. I kind of want to show it off now. I'll ask you guys who are watching. I've built something relatively cool and special twice now, and I can show it off now on stream for those of you who are watching if you'd like to see it. Or I could wait until I film a Let's Play and then just show you the reaction to people finding it at that time. If you guys want to throw out some suggestions, if you guys want to see it now, I can show it to you. Rather not wait for Let's Play. My only concern is I don't know how long it's going to take to build a Let's Play. I built this on the last server as well, and it took almost as much. It took about the same amount of time as it took to build the water race in Olympics. And so we lost it before I got to show it off to anybody, but like I only got to see it show 1 or 2 people before we lost it on the old server. So I kind of want to make sure I show it off before something happens and I lose it again, because I don't want to build it a 3rd time. Gus, what is the command to turn off infravision? I've turned it on. I don't remember how to turn it off. If it's what I've seen on the old server, it's amazing. Yes, James, you saw it. I'm not sure this one turned out quite as good as the original one. I had a little bit smaller space to deal with, but it's close. It's the same premise. That's not my house. Where's my door? These all look the same. I always remember that I'm under the orange. That's how I remember. I leave the door open. Kind of want to show everybody. Okay. So you said you have seen it. Okay. All right. How do I turn off infravision? I turned on night vision permanently. It was somebody gave me the mode to turn it on, but now when I'm in places that I want to not have night vision, I don't know to turn it off. Zooming around here. So, consensus. Should I wait until there's a Let's Play, or should I show it off here on the stream for those of you lucky enough to be here to see it? I will let you all choose. While you're thinking, I found something interesting this week. You ever got a bag of microwavable popcorn? You know, popcorn, put it in the microwave, turns into popcorn. I found a bag, same type of thing, except instead of popcorn, it's pork rinds. It's little things that pop into pork rinds in the microwave. And I bought a pack. I haven't tried them yet. May try them on Thursday on the stream. But it's literally a pack, just like a pack of popcorn, but it's pork rinds. They're spicy. I don't do well with spicy things. Some of you may know that. But I went ahead and bought them just for the fun of it. All right, let's see that. Slash effect clear. Did not accept that. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Let me try again. Effect clear at. Sadly, clear cannot be found. No worries. It's not that big of a deal. Like I said, 99% of the time I want it on anyways. In case for like Let's Play purposes. I could show it off and not post this part. Well, I mean, when I do the stream, it all posts immediately afterwards. I'd have to then pull it down, and the streams don't edit well, sadly. This is something interesting. The way YouTube does their streams and records it, I can then download it. But my editing software that I use for everything else, when I load it into it, there's no audio. It's just video. It will not bring the audio in. I've tried converting it multiple times, and there's no way to do it. The only thing I could do is play it in like VLC Media Player, recording it again, and then the file that I create will work. I just, it's so frustrating. It's so hard to edit. That's what I had to do for when I did the little snippet of me eating the extra hot sauce on the charity stream. I had to literally record it again in VLC and then edit that clip. And of course, with each recording, you lose a little bit of quality. Let me see here. Slash effect at here. There we go. That was the one. Thank you very much. So underneath of this, it is empty. There's nothing special under here. I'm going to do something. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. But this is what a dome looks like when I clear it out. It just becomes a big open void. Sometimes it's not solid on the bottom. Sometimes, depending on its size, it's literally just an open space. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do down here yet, but I'll do something with it. Probably should have shown that before I took the night vision off. Whoop, I fell again. That's not what I meant to do. This is fast. It's all good. I think I'm going to show it off. I think I want to show it just because in today's thing, my fear is that I'm not going to get a chance for some reason. Something's going to happen. It's going to break. Yeah, again, that's true. If something, so here we go. This is the fishing hole. It's the box that only I can open. I'm special that way. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to walk over here. I'm going to be special. I'm going to fly over like anybody else would. Here we have the Lost Cove. Just a cool little Lost Covey looking space in here. But that opens the door. Come in here. These remote levers changed my life. I kid you not. So we have oats. Oh, and a bunch of potatoes still. Oh, I remember. Let's see. Anyone can open the box. At least moderators can. Non-mods may not be able to ever. Really? If I locked it with diamond, I thought it only locked with me. Here we go. Put that boat back. All right, so here we go. Boat. I'm just going slow. I'm not in a race here. Built this little kind of mossy tunnel thing. And this is my Goonies cave. Well, that's cool, guys. Like I said, it's not a big deal. You guys, I don't mind really if anybody's in there, but I didn't want anybody messing with this until I got in here. So this is the Goonies cave. So I hollowed it all out and then completely rebuilt the walls and ceilings myself. That was time consuming. And this is the boat. Yeah, so I built that. Pretty pleased with it. I built this, I built the whole thing. Water coming down from different areas, some cobwebs and such on there. I used gray for the sails because I wanted it to look dingy. Probably should put some holes in there now that I think about it. But on the original one, I had a crow's nest, but this dome is actually smaller, so I had a little bit less room to use it. Oh, thank you. So basically, as a player, of course, you can't fly, so you're going to come in here. I'm in the bottom of the ship. There's some dingy beds. I didn't put anything in the chests yet, but, I could. And then you come up here, and here you got your, look out the windows. You've also got some cannons facing the different directions. Come on top, cannons again. If you look at these dispensers, click the button. You have cannons that will fire arrows or fire charges, whatever you want to do with those. And you got your ladders. You can climb up there if you need to. Got different. You got your. Someone could stay in here. Some beds for people who hired, I guess, fancy people. Everybody else, the crew sleeps downstairs, and then captain gets his own room over here. Of course, table and chair. I could put some treasure in these chests if I want to. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, and then you here and there's nothing round in this game that you can use to make a steering wheel. Well, I mean, no, everybody could, but nobody can. When I say nobody could fly, is this would be like the second half of the fishing event, and everybody's going to take off all their gear for a let's play like they normally would. Whenever we start a let's play, everybody takes all their stuff off. But then after everybody, they won't have any of their gear on when they come in here. That's kind of how I meant it. Yeah. So, all right. So I can have my crew. I thought about that. I wish there was a way for me to make skeletons that wouldn't attack people. I would put some skeletons on here. You know what I mean? I would have to make everybody into create. It's just more work than it's worth. But it'd be kind of cool to have some skeletons hanging out here. Maybe even a spider in the crew. I did throw a bunch of bats out, but they keep disappearing after I go away. So, unfortunately, I did have bats all over the place at some point. Yeah, so all the cannons have the ability to pew, fire, which that in itself is actually kind of the basis for the next Let's Play that I'm going to build. Not going to give any details on that, but it's going to be interesting. So yeah, so I've built, like I said, I built a ship a long time ago in vanilla Minecraft, and that's the design I used for the sails. In here, I'm limited in space, so I can't make it quite as big as I have before, but I like this because, again, you got your cannons shoot out, but they won't burn the wood. There's windows for whoever your spotter is, kind of thing. So yeah, and I use like the mossy stuff. So the last thing I would show is, of course, you're in a situation. Let me get that. If you're in a situation where you're in here and you can't fly, how do you leave? Well, you could swim up that water there. That would suck. Or you could do this. Secret exit. But only Draven has it. That's our second control. See, the rock is even stuff beneath. Jump in. Sploosh. Door behind me. Then we have this portal. I'm very proud of where this portal is, because I'm willing to bet most people didn't notice it. The fishing hut. Because I've got one space up blocks, unless you specifically look up, most people are not going to notice that. I have the ability to just wait. These three here are the ones that work for archery. So when doing the archery in the Olympics, I use the remote controls to make the 1, the 2, or the 3 light up. But yeah, the portal will just drop you in here, and then you're back out and fishing. So that was my little Goonies cave that I built underneath of the fishing expedition, but it's something that's I had it built once already and then had to build. That was the thing. I was so upset I had to rebuild twice. I haven't rebuilt the maze that I had built, and I haven't rebuilt darts yet. I have a couple that I haven't rebuilt that I had last time, but this one was after the Coliseum. I wanted to get this done. I wanted to get that bottom part rebuilt. And I've seen people out there who have way cooler looking boats than me. I mean, there's some people build some stuff that just blow my mind, but I was pretty happy with the way this turned out. And I was excited that I get to show it to you folks. It's like these windows. I never use the windows. Sadly, they don't open. I wish the windows opened. Open and close them. That'd be cool. Then you can open up. Then I can have some at the front and like have an open and close sign. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. So this is the fishing hole. ODG fishing hut. It's the ODG fishing hole. And I built myself a lake and built myself a boat underneath. So there we are. All right. Well, I was pretty excited to show that. I'm going to leave that open now. Actually, let me fix that. I actually busted the wrong one there. I know the first time I had this built and I was showing it off when we were doing some tests, I had that full. And people were checking behind the waterfall. I saw people going, oh, is there something over here? But I left it closed at first. And so everybody's like, oh, I guess there's not. And then they just left. Which was cool because I wasn't ready for them to see it yet. It was only half built at that time. Yeah. So there we go. All right, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed my little tour today. That's very much of what I'm going to do when I film the tour video. It's going to be a lot like that. I'll probably put the boat in it and such as well. Show that off. I thought I would give you all a brief tour quick first today. There we are, back at the ODG clubhouse. My room, hang out. That's my wall. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I can more homey decor this up later as I need to, but let's see. Hey, let's see. Hey, Draven, if you'd like, I can slash some of the skeletons that won't attack people or despawn. That'd be kind of cool. If you could put a couple skeletons on there, it might be cool as long as they stay there and wander around, don't hurt anybody. I'd be okay with that. I would also, if you could, even more important than that, I'd like to get some bats. You can get some bats in there that don't despawn. That I would really, because I would, the bats I thought just looked cool in there floating around. Black and blue is kind of the color of ODG. That's why I kind of have this around here. It's the color my symbols and stuff are all made on. But when we do Let's Plays and stuff, like I said, I have a bunch of different colored armor. It's all leather armor because you can dye it all the different colors. So I made sets of those, and people can kind of choose their color. And people can have the same color every time, or we can add more colors as needed. And then maybe sometimes we're doing team versus team, where it could be black versus blue, or red versus green, or whatever the case may be. I might, like, especially when we get into the Coliseum battles, I have a couple battles things set up in there that are going to be team-based. So in those, I'll just choose 2 colors. And then in here, my goal is on the wall, I can write down, like I said, a plaque. It's like this one on this date, or I can, this Let's Play on this date, this person won, or this team won, and that kind of stuff. And kind of go around the room with it. And if I need to, I can always make a second floor of it underneath. Or even just build walls out here that could hold more if we ever get to filming that many. But pretty excited about it. I just wanted to kind of show it off. Today was a day of showing things off. We did very little bit of Galacticraft. And then we did my base, or my personal house that I built. See, I'm all about crafting things now. Minecraft, and I housecraft. I wall crafted over here. And this was all basically blocks. You don't know how many times I had to go farming in the nether to build this wall. But I built my little cubby room this week, and then I got to show you guys a little brief tour here. So, hey, Jack, how's it going? So we are, at that point, I think we've done most everything we're going to do tonight. So we've been on about 2 hours. Oh, have yourself a great night, Jack. Thanks for stopping by. I think we may actually go ahead and call it for today. And then Thursday, we're going to be back, try to do some more Galacticraft. I'll see if I can get us at least some processes set up so we've got something to work on. We will have to see. Like I said, and we'll tool that out on Thursday and see what we think of it. And then I think by the end of Thursday's stream, assuming the game works, we should know whether or not it's something we want to continue with. And then Sunday will be the Merged Worlds D&D stream. I would love it if some of you guys would swing by and hang out. Merged World is a passion project for me, and I like to share it with as many people as possible. If you'd like to catch up on old ones, the videos for those are, of course, on my available channel here. You can also go to iTunes. It is available as an audio podcast. Just do Merged Worlds, REMERGEDWORLDS. And if you don't have iTunes, you can audio stream them directly from my website, Onlydraven.com. And then next Monday, we will jump into a different mod and try it for 2 days and see which ones we like there. Now, there is a chance that this upcoming Monday, I may have to stream either earlier or later than normal. My wife has to work that night. She normally doesn't. That's one reason I stream that time. So if I have to pick her up, I may have to stream earlier in the night until it's time to go get her, or start later in the evening, like 10:30. So I'm not sure, with me having to work the next day, that's doable. But one way or another, I'm going to stream sometime on Monday. Even if it's at lunchtime, I'm going to stream sometime on Monday. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this evening. I think we're going to go ahead and call it out. Thank you, everyone, for coming by today and hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, you liked it, please be sure to click like. But if you haven't already, more importantly, please hit the subscribe button. This week, we are currently sitting right at 3,474 subscribers when I got up this morning. And we also broke 750,000 views across the channel. That's pretty kick-ass. I appreciate you all hanging out. So right now we're currently rocking 15 members in our memberships. So if you'd like to be a part of that as well, definitely just click the join button anywhere on the channel. You'll see all the many perks that come with it. Head starts when we play games like Jackbox, access to the members only section of the Discord, discounts at the ODG store, cool emojis like Gus just posted, and unlimited access to the Merged World Sky Factory 4 server. You can come in and play with us and be in some of these Let's Plays. But thank you all for hanging out tonight. Thank you again for all of my members. And special thanks again to my moderators, Gus and Neon, for helping me keep all this stuff on track and running as it's supposed to, as best we can. But I think I'm going to call that a night. Thank you all very much for coming by and hanging out with us today. Hope you all have yourselves a great week, and we will see you on Thursday. Have a great night.